Hey everybody, this is Thigh Company here, back at it again with a late live stream, a bit later than usual. But today's episode is going to be about some crazy stuff and some chatting. I don't think this is going to be a particular strong subject on any particular area, but we'll see. So let's first see what's going on here. Alex is calling me. Alright, Alex, let's see what's going on here. Hey, what's up, Alex?
Not talking to something bad right now.
I had a crazy day today.
What happened?
Oh, it's kind of a long, well, not a short story, I would say. Let me see if I can call, because you may just call me too. I'm gonna do a group chat right quick.
For what?
Hold up, he's calling me right now. Oh, I guess he's not calling me? Is he still doing that crap where he doesn't want to be in a call with you? Yeah, he's doing that. Alright. I'm gonna text him, see what's going on. He just told me to answer, what the heck? But he's not calling me. I don't know what that means. Now he's on Do Not Disturb. Anyways, there we go. Hey, I was gonna tell you how my day went, what all this crazy stuff. Yeah, so first thing, this morning was okay. The first crazy thing I've been dealing with is figuring out what to do with my dad. Um, the current situation kind of sum up what's been going on. He, um, around 2014, 2015, 2016, he was living with his sister or my aunt, and he was taking care of my grandmother, so my dad's mother. Um, my dad's mother was living originally with my aunt, and then moved into like a kind of like a senior center or retirement center slash nursing home kind of situation. And uh, my grandmother passed away in 2016. So around the time when she was still alive, my dad met a lady who was like a volunteer supposedly at that center. And basically, after my grandmother passed away in 2016, my dad moved in with that lady. Uh, and they lived down in Georgia, kind of near the Atlanta area. Um, and he lived with that lady a few years at her house. And my understanding, according to my sister, was that uh, they pretty much like were dating and were in a relationship. And somehow my dad convinced that lady to sell her house and moved into an adult living center, is what he called it. So, an adult living center is basically a place where adults can essentially live in, and they have a nurse and a doctor on staff in case if needed. Um, and that's been the current situation, but within the last year, I've come to find out that that lady who he's been with has a drinking problem, and basically anytime after 5 p.m., she starts drinking, and she's a habitual drinker, meaning that she drinks fairly frequently. And whenever she gets drunk, she starts texting. Usually my sisters. She's been texting me every once in a while, texting other family members, and it's been all kinds of crazy stuff, like her talking some like nasty stuff about my mom, about my sister, some stuff, occasional stuff about my dad, or maybe one of my dad's like relatives. And she's been doing that on and off for like a year. And then last week, she starts texting well, actually, for the last like month or so, she was texting my sister like, "Oh, I need you to go pick up your dad. I don't want him here anymore." But we didn't really pay any. We were told not to really care about it unless she starts texting my one of my uncles, so one of my dad's brothers. And she finally did that last week, and now we had like a family gathering of what to do, and the decision was to figure out, what is going to happen. And then that lady said, "Oh, I'm going to be leaving this place and moving to back to my family who lives somewhere like up north. Um, we think New York, but we don't know for sure." So the plan is that whenever this lady moves, and we don't know if that's going to be in the next month or if that's going to be further down in the year or what the case is exactly, that he's probably going to go to a different facility, and we think he's going to be moved to possibly to Charlotte here, but we don't know for sure yet. So we were kind of all stressed over that. And then in the afternoon, my mom comes over. She gets in an argument with my grandfather, so her dad, about all kinds of like nonsense, like, "Oh, why are you, not doing this, not doing that?" And they get into argument over, I believe, my grandfather's sister who passed away last December, and they basically arguing back and forth. Then my grandmother gets into that argument, and eventually, once they get tired of arguing him, they begin to start attacking me, talking about, "Oh, why don't I have your diploma already in my hands? If because I don't have your university diploma in my hand, the physical diploma, that means you haven't even," is basically the equivalent of me being a high school dropout in their mind. And so, that's stress. And then they think that or they're under the impression that I do not wish to do any sort of work. And they just went on and on about all kinds of stuff. Why don't I have a girlfriend? Oh, this and that. And basically, for the whole afternoon and evening, and I just walk out the place. And then I go to my Turkish neighbors. My Turkish neighbors calm me down. And then I come back around 10 p.m. My grandma's yelling, "Oh, why don't we have no groceries? Why don't we have no milk, no cheese, no bananas?" And and it's like 10:40, and Walmart closes at 11, and then I gotta
Nigga,
go race down to
your
Walmart and go buy all that.
your grandma still complains about fucking food when there's like 30 gallons. Oh my god.
Yeah, and she's got basically, if we don't have milk, cheese, and bananas, we basically out of food and we starve in her mind, which is freaking crazy, right? So I go ahead, drop everything, and rush all down to Walmart. Come back. She goes quiet for like a minute, and then she's yelling at me, "Why haven't you paid the gas bill? Why haven't you paid taxes and registration fees on your vehicle?" And she goes on and on and on and on, and basically to the point where you're like, I gotta get this to end. So I paid gas, whatever. It was like what, 250 something for the month. Then I had to go figure out how to pay registration. Registration's like another 200 something. Um, and then I'm on the freaking NCDMV, and I'm putting in my plate number, my title number, and then it's saying, "Oh, we can't find your information." And I'm like, what's going on? And the freaking website's not taking my information for some reason. And I got to pay my stuff by the end of the month. And so I'm freaking out, start looking for my paperwork, comparing my paperwork. My paperwork says everything's correct. Turns out that I had old paperwork and I had to go through their website to look up the new one. And then basically I got everything done. So everything's good now. But just the fact that people feel the need to like freaking yell at you for no reason and not understand that how that impacts you is just, to me, is insane. So that's basically what the craziness of today. What y'all been up to? Tell you what, how about this? Choppa, how's your school going?
Bad.
How bad? Because when I looked last time, it wasn't terrible. Freaking, what's his name? Eric's is terrible.
I just don't want to talk. Hold up.
And, I've kind of connected the dots a little, but I'm trying to figure out why he don't care about school. Any ideas there? If you don't know, that's fine, but I'm just kind of curious if you might have known, or maybe there was a reason behind it. Otherwise, I know your math grade went up.
How much? What is it now?
Let me take a look. I wonder if they updated you know how quickly it takes for Canvas and what's it called? Synergy?
No.
Your gradebook? I'm gonna try to pull up your gradebook to find out, but I imagine it's at least a 30 now. Hard to tell exactly, but let me take a look. Otherwise, I know you had an A in ceramics, and I think you had at least a C. A C in I think Spanish you have a C. All right, I'm gonna check your grades right quick. Oh, you got a message. What's this message about? Oh, that's an old message. I don't even know why you have that. All right. So you got a B in PE. I think you got to talk to your PE teacher. But he's gonna basically say, "Oh, yeah, I need you to show up to class." But talk to that teacher to see if he can, if there's something we can do to try and get that into an A. Because you had a very low B right now. You got an 81 in PE. Unless, well, he hasn't updated it in forever. Okay, geometry has not been updated, so it still says 11.5%. English hasn't been updated since like middle of February. Got an A in ceramics, got a B in world history, but it's a low B, so you gotta work on that. Spanish is almost a B. It's at a 77.8, so you can get that to a B. But you got a few classes you gotta watch out for. So that leads me to my second point. So why are you and your friends thinking about skipping?
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? Your main.
What?
Question, why are you and your friends thinking about skipping?
It was a joke.
Well, hopefully that's the case.
But is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, you see where I'm pointing the areas of concern, right? Want me to screen share what I see? I'm gonna do that right quick so you know what I'm talking about. So you can visually see your grades. Alright. So you should be able to see your grade book at this point, right? So you got a B in PE. I think the participation is what he grades it on. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we can get this to an A by the end of the semester. Which is what? That's in June, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't worry about PE other than you gotta show up for class. Geometry has not been updated, so we don't know what the current grade is. We suspect it's over 30 now. English, I think we discussed. I don't know if you saw my other grade book video, but you had like 1 or 2 assignments you had to redo. And it hasn't been updated in forever, so that grade may not be accurate. Biology is a low B, so you gotta bring biology up if you can. Spanish is almost a B, and I think the issue is, yeah, you got one assignment, at least one assignment you have to do that's missing. Let's see how many you have. You have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Fuck.
4 assignments that are missing. If you do those assignments, it'll bring your grade up to a B. And then if your teacher's willing to let you reduce some of these 50s, or like the 65 or 50s, and you're able to get like at least like an 80 or something, you may be able to get up to an A, possibly. And then if you continue with good grades in Spanish, I think you'll definitely get to an A. So you're at a place where you can get to an A with the Spanish so far, since it's so early in the semester. But you got to do those missing assignments. That's the biggest thing that's bringing the grade down. Geometry is inaccurate, so we know that. English has been updated as well, so you may be at a D.
Nigga, my grade's gonna fucking drop, you dumb fuck.
It's a what?
My grade's gonna drop in Spanish because they've been pulling me out of class in Spanish. The weighted test.
Well, you got to talk to that teacher, because if your grade goes down, that's not going to help, you know. Because I think you're probably going to get some missing assignments on that, so you got to talk to that teacher. Why is world history low? You have 2 missing assignments according to that, but that's not accurate. So Echoes of Revolution. Oh, you just have the 2 missing assignments. That's it. That's why it's a B. So yeah, do those 2 assignments, you'll get an A. If you want, I can send you the names of it.
No, I'm good.
Well, that's pretty much where you stand right now if you grade. So, I mean, I would say geometry is still probably the biggest issue, and I think English, we said it was like 1 or 2 assignments you got to redo. Yeah, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 assignments you should try to retake or redo.
Yeah.
5, if you could do the COP one, that would be cool too. But if you could at least bring these 1, 2, 3, 4 assignments somehow up, at least into 70, you could be looking at a C or a B. A would be tough to get to, but you can at least get to passing easily if you redo at least one of those assignments. Otherwise, if you're going to be slacking off, it could impact your potential of them even taking you off the soccer team, to be honest. So we'll see how that goes. Otherwise, I think our attendance is all fine from what I heard. Unless there's totals by course, I can look into that. I don't know what's wrong with geometry. Why is geometry so low? Spanish, there's no information. Spanish doesn't look like it's bad. Otherwise, attendance looks fine for the semester. Do you want me to show you Eric's right quick?
Oh, his shit's.
I know his straight bombing everything. I don't even feel like I want to help out Eric.
No, don't even help.
Yeah, Eric is a I'm going to label it as a lost cause at this point. Oh, tell you what, I'll give you a quick change of topic. Alex, how are your grades?
Good.
They bad?
No.
Do you want to see my grades?
Yours, huh?
Yeah, I was going to say, you can see my university grades. I can show you that.
Okay.
It'll take me a few minutes to pull it up. If I can even remember how to access it. What do you think? What do you think my grades are? Oh shoot, I can't access this.
Bunch of F's and stuff. I'm playing.
No, it's not F's. I can't freaking sign in though. What did I say? Brave Web? Or is it? It's not letting me log in. I think I changed my password or something. Yeah, your counter password's incorrect. If you don't remember your password, reset it now. Let's see if I can reset it. Alright, let me see what I can do. Hold up. I need a quick minute to fix everything. Good thing I got my phone back up and all that too. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna use my phone back up. Alright. What's my code? Call my number too. I wonder what that means. There we go. Alright, I could have sworn I changed my password or something. Alright, let's do this. Alright, password has been reset. Okay. Alright, now they're gonna verify that I'm not a robot. More information required. Why do I need more information? My sign-ins register. Alright, this thing's testing something out. Is this information up to date? Yes, it is. No, I don't want to stay signed in. I just said no. Why are you not cooperating? Alright, cool. I think I'm in now. Let me go to my transcript. And you got to also see what kind of university classes are typically given. If it loads correctly, it's like trying to load. Alright, student services. I'm just making sure I have my screen small in case of any personal information. Here we go, transcript. My academic transcript. All levels. Informational only. Here we go. This includes also my community college grades, I think. Alright. Do you see my screen? It should be loading now. Alright, I can show you my academic transcript now. Got it? Yeah.
Can you do something else right now?
What? What'd you say?
I'll be back.
Alright, well, Alex, you can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so you can
Well,
see
show me
here,
it too.
Bachelor's of Science, School of Business, Business Administration Management, major in Department, Administration, Management, Marketing, International Business. So you can see, first you got my 2015 and 2017 at the community college. Pretty much A's and B's, some C's, some B's, pretty much A, B, C, right? So they basically had me retake a bunch of high school stuff regardless of me taking it in high school or not. So accounting, financial accounting, design, drawing, art, another art,
God damn.
2 biologies, a business class, computer class, 2 economics, general studies, 2 English, 2 English classes, freshman seminar, which is like, they kind of sometimes call it an English as well, U.S. history, 1 math, 2 math, business, psychology, speech, which is public speaking, and 2 Spanish.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's in community college. So that's like, what, 2 years? Easiest classes are probably the art classes. I had to take 1, 2,
Student
3.
information.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. And then it gets even worse in Alright, so university, I had to take spreadsheet and database management. So that's like a computer class. Another economics. College algebra, which is another math class. So a lot of math. Human resource management. Business law and ethics. So that's like a law class. I got an A in that. Another math class. I had to withdraw from that and then retake it later. This one I freaking barely passed it. This is a very tough class. Finance with money markets and financial instruments. It's a lot of math. International management, not a business class. And then this is like when COVID started. International business, management information systems, which is another computer class. A lot of math. Business communication, like business public speaking. Marketing. WE means writing enriched, meaning a lot of freaking essays. So a lot of writing. Then I had to take fitness walking, which is a kind of a sped class. What you do there is you literally take your phone out and then just start walking. That's the whole class. It's considered a PE, so they'll force you to take PE in university. Intro to political science, I had to withdraw from that class. Then they started giving me Bible classes for some reason, like Rooster, you know. Rooster has to take Bible classes because of his school. They forced me into doing that. Introduction of the Old Testament, so that's like Bible questions. Then calculus, took a calculus and got an A in it. Calculus of applications, that's sort of like geared for real life applications of calculus. Got an A in that. And then I took 5 classes at once for some reason. I took international business law, so your second law class. Another English class, which I don't know why on earth they forced me to do that. But this was a bad class. I hated this class, but I got a B in it. Business finance, which is another finance class. I withdraw from that. Organizational leadership, that's like a business class of management. Sociology, so I had to take both psychology and sociology. Then I took another finance class, business finance. So I remember when I withdrew, I retook it and got a C in it.
Oh, yeah.
And then another marketing class, so that's what, 2 marketing classes now. And then this was a freaking tough class, managerial accounting. Very tough, a lot of math. A second math class. Another management class. My second freaking Bible class, Intro to Religion. Don't know why they had me taking that. And then another freaking crazy semester. I had to take chemistry, business analytics, which is like a math class for business. Another management class or business class, which was a very tough one, operation management. A second PE class. They'll make you take 2 PE classes. Business policy, which is another management class. And that's it, yeah, pretty much. So I had to take, and my overall GPA is 3.0, so that's like a B standing.
Yeah.
Which is not bad.
It's not that bad. 3.
Yeah, 3.011. So that's good. It's enough to get into master's school if I wanted to.
I wanted to see some student information.
Student information, you're going to basically see like, let me see, I don't even know what that is, to be honest.
IP shit and shit.
It won't, I don't think it'll do IP. It's probably going to give you like my birth date and numbers and all that. I'm going to be careful because I don't want it to give me like really bad stuff. Well, actually,
What?
hold on. Let me be even more careful right quick. There we go. I think it's just like my birth date and maybe student ID number. Yeah, just my birth date. Well, not even birth date, just say birth day. Because it doesn't say date of when I was born. So,
November 29, huh?
yeah. Which I already mentioned on YouTube already, so that's no big issues there. In other words, my grades are better than you, mate.
Obviously.
Yeah, because
I'm not like lazy and just skip classes. Science fucking Humane left the call. What are you gonna talk about him?
there we go. There we go. I think that all that's good now. What else did I tell you? Oh yeah, that I think I mentioned the eBay update where I'm now paying a monthly store subscription to list more stuff on eBay. It's like 20 something bucks a month. So we'll see how that goes.
Science Humane left, so what are we gonna talk about Humane?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, no.
Oh, you back, man? Choppa. So what you gonna do about geometry?
That's very nice.
What's that?
That's very nice.
That's very nice. What? You mumbling?
Okay.
Are you half asleep or something? I don't know what you're saying. You kind of in and out of it by the looks of it. So when's your first soccer game?
Thursday.
This next Thursday. All right. Cool. Who you playing against?
Heritage.
You know anything about their team?
Lynchburg, Virginia.
Alright, guys. We'll see you next time here.